Okay, so we have covered the various strategies, the meaning of strategies, the business policies we have completed, the introduction part of strategies, the nature of policy, importance, meaning of strategy, definitions, how it works into the market, the process we have seen, the various features and characteristics of strategic management process, the levels of strategic management we have seen, different levels, corporate level, strategic business unit levels, and functional levels we have seen. Uh, and we have seen characteristics and features of SBUs, importance of SBUs, mission statements. We have started and we have completed that. Okay, we have also seen the example of Disney, Google, and the Mercedes-Benz. Today we'll start with the vision part. Okay, so mission, what we have seen earlier, it was something like every organization always set up the mission. Okay, and similarly, when you talk about the vision of an organization, the vision is something, the long-term goals of the organization. Every organization has a long-term goal. Okay, and every company want to see themselves at one of the good positions in a market, in whichever industries or whichever sector they would like to do the business. They always want to be the king of the sector of the business. For example, the IT industry, FMCG industry, manufacturing industry, pharmaceutical industries, whatever business, whatever the organizations run their business, they really want to be into good positions whenever they see themselves. They see the organizations in a good place. So every organization set the business for a long-term purpose. They no persons or no business founder or the entrepreneur never makes the business for a short term, for a shorter period of time. Okay, they always has a vision in mind that they will run the business for a longer period of time. Now, when you take an example of Tata Group, it is more than 100 years. Now, Tata Group are into existence for more than 100 years, which was founded by Jamshedji Tata. Okay, JRD Tata has founded the Tata Group, and till it is, I guess, more than 100 years, we are seeing this company. So these organizations always make themselves so better. Okay, they have a better vision in a very appropriate way, that they will see, they will run the business for the longer period of time. That is the most important, the crucial part of every organizations. So achievable aspirations of the future, fundamental reasons are there. Okay, they make sure that they has a clear sense of future. Whatever future they see, they have a clear sense what exactly the business will be, what kind of products and services they will be offering to their customers, what will be the quality of the products and services they will offering to their customer. The entire stuff will be in their mind, so they always has the right direction how exactly the business will be. Again, what will be the ideas and the belief regarding the firm's purpose? Here I have written a long-term plan for 20-25 years. It will be more also. जरूरी नहीं है कि 20-25 years तक ही रहना चाहिए. Some companies has a vision for next 50 years, 60 years as well. So they know today we will be running in the business in Maharashtra, and tomorrow we'll have the business in India. Similarly, they will be having the business in near future. Okay, they will be having entire stuff. The most important part, whenever they see, just a moment, huh? Okay, so the business today is confined to the domestic market. As I said, today we have started the business in Maharashtra. Tomorrow it will be expand their business. They might diversify their business in India again, and different location, different parts of India. Similarly, they can go overseas. They can go beyond the boundaries of the country, and at the same time they will make sure that whatever businesses they will be having a right part of the customers. Okay, they will be having a strategies in their mind, whom to target, how to target, and how it will gonna be work for the next future. We have the definition given by the Miller and Des. The vision is the categories of intention that are broad, okay, all inclusive and forward thinking. Then a vision is a description of something, an organization or corporate culture, a business, a technology, and an activity in the future. So the various features we can see here, okay, the various characteristics of visions also are here. So first of all, share across the entire organization. So when you talk about a vision statement, you can see you can go to any company. Okay, whenever you choose any company, you can see in any company. When you get enter inside the organization, the first thing you can see at the entrance of the organization is the vision and the mission statement, as well as you can see the list of policies are there. The various list of policies is formed, and that list of policies needs to followed by each and every employees of an organization. So it is important that whatever visions are there, the vision needs to be shared amongst each and every employee of an organization, because the employee should know key what the vision is all about, how we gonna achieve the vision. Because if the organization want to achieve whatever vision they have, they cannot achieve on an isolation part. Okay, the employees of the company needs to be the part of this dream. Whatever the organization will see the vision, they need to see themselves, they need to share everything with the employees. Otherwise it is not easy to achieve whatever the organization will be looking forward. Okay, secondly, the vision should be very much ethical. Okay, there should not be you cannot do something wrong with the customers, or you cannot cheat with the customers. Whatever promises you will be doing with the customers or to the customers, you need to fulfill that promises. That is one of the most important part. So vision, whatever visions you will be setting for the present, it will be surely will be achieving in the you whatever visions will set in the present, it will be surely will achieve in the future. So that is more important. So you need to share, you need to make sure that all the employees of the organization should know key what we are doing in this company, what is our purpose, okay, what we gonna do. Okay, they need to ask the questions to themselves, where we are right now, why are we here, okay, where we would like to go in future. So these are 2 to 3 questions the organizations needs to ask themselves कि मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, मैं मुझे कहाँ पे जाना है और मुझे किस तरह से जाना है. That is more important. Even being a student, you also have lots of visions in your mind. See, there are many UPSC and MPSC aspirant students are there. Even these students also has a vision in their mind from childhood, or at least from the 6th or 7th standard, that I need to get into the government services, and this is the process, this is the studies I need to be do, has to be conducted in a very proper way, so I can reach there. So I need to know what exactly I will be doing right now, and what exactly I will be doing in the future. So you need to share things in the organizations. Then convincing the other, you need to make sure that whatever visions you have with yourself, you need to make a two-way communications with the employees. ओके, आपको एक तो वो शेयर करना पड़ेगा, प्लस यू नीड टू कन्विंस द एम्प्लॉय दैट वॉट एवर विजन्स वी विल बी सीइंग, वी नीड टू अचीव विथ ईच अदर. हमें अकेला यहाँ पे बैठ के वो सारा चीज नहीं कर सकता. आई नीड टू take, I need a support from your side. So I need to convince the employees of an organization that, okay, this is the visions, this is where we want to see our company in future. So this convincing is one of the major important part. There will be many various changes could be occur into societies, various things will be occurring in societies. Okay, there will be various competitiveness will be there. Then you need to also explore new opportunities. Then delivering speeches will be there. There will be good amount of results you will get. You should always have the participative approach, the one of the most important part. You need to have a participative approach with you. Then only it will be easy for the organizations to convince. Then redefine visions. Okay, the business operates in a very uncontrollable premises. Now when you talk about like uncontrollable premises are something when you talk about the external forces. Okay, technological factors, economical factors, okay, political factors, social factor. These are the factors which are something which is beyond your control. Okay, you need to make sure that कि गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसीज अभी फिलहाल क्या चल रहा है, दूसरे कॉम्पिटिटिव मार्केट में क्या चल रहा है, कॉम्पिटिटर्स मार्केट्स में क्या कर रहे हैं, उनका प्रोडक्ट सर्विस कैसे चल रहा है, वो अपने बिजनेस को बढ़ाने के लिए क्या करते हैं, उनका स्ट्रेटेजीज कैसे होता है. So you need to understand how I am will be working on this. Internal factors, whatever internal factors are there, that can be easily handled, but you need to make sure that कि जो जो external factors होते हैं वो external factors को हम अच्छी तरह से संभाल के we will move forward to achieve our business. So that is more important. So business organization has to give up what becomes outdated and you need to adopt a new technology. If you take an example of a technological concept or technological part, if whatever comes, whatever things are getting outdated, you need to redefine yourself and you need to adopt a new technology. Technology changes every day. Similarly, if the political factors have changed, some rules have changed, regulations have changed, policies have changed. So you need to focus on that things and then you need to redefine yourself. See, every country has a different rules and regulations. If you talk about like Germany, they will be having a different part. If you talk about the entire Europe, they will be having a different political factors. If you talk about like India, we will having our different political factors. If you talk about China, China has a different political factors, economical factors, social factors. So if your business is diversified into 3 to 4 countries, so you need to run the business as per the country. You cannot run the business as per India. जो कंट्री में आपका बिजनेस है वो कंट्री के हिसाब से आपको आपका कंपनी चलाना पड़ेगा. तो दैट इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट. So that's called be a redefine the vision. Class apart. See, vision is something like a very different kind of part. It is not something like कि कोई भी आ गया, कोई भी चेक कर लिया या कोई भी देख लिया और बन गया. No, it's a very class apart. It's a very different category people see the vision. For example, Ratan Tata, Jamshedji Tata, Dhirubhai Ambani, Mukesh Ambani, okay, Mahindras and Mahindras. These are the peoples who have seen the vision for their organization, and they really know we can take our company to a next level, and we can surely will be working with our company, and we can reach to a good positions. So you need to have that class apart with you. You need to make you need to understand a single second, single minute, okay, how you can be utilize that minute for your organization. So that is one of the class apart part. Then organizational commitments are there. Yes, the most important part whenever you talk about like vision, it is very much important for the organizations to make sure that commitment from the company is one of the most important thing you will be requiring if you want to reach towards a vision. Okay, so vision will be successful if you will be having a good amount of support from the employees, suppliers, customers, okay, shareholders, or you can say about a stakeholder. These are the people who will be helping with you. And one the most important part will be the CEOs of the organizations, or you can say the founder members or the top executives of the organization, they are the people from whom you will be requiring commitment. So commitment is important. If you are saying ki we will be doing good amount of expenditures on our advertisement and marketing strategy for a new products and services, so that commitment should be fulfilled. अगर वो बोल रहे हैं कि मैं पैसा हम पैसा प्रोवाइड करेंगे आपको अच्छा खासा मार्केटिंग्स के लिए, तो वो सारे सारे के लिए आपको लगेगा पैसा, तो वो पैसा आपको आना चाहिए ऊपर से. Okay. Morally, wherever the employees or the middle level employees or the lower level employees of the organization found themselves stuck, confused, okay, they are feeling demotivated. So these are the people who create the motivations amongst the employees. These are the people who give them motivation that we can do whatever things we have in our hands, we can always do that part. So organization commitment is one of the most challenging tasks the organization have. Okay, that will be the most important part. Then upholds the value. Upholds the value is something like it holds a good amount of values, beliefs with you. The organization behavior, you have good amount of organization behavior with you. So it is really one of the crucial part where it holds the values of an organization. Okay, a value of view of life, and it is very much desirable. Now, if you take an example of value, the labor welfare is there. Okay, in HR concept we have the labor welfare. Now, what is labor welfare? Labor welfare is something where the organizations go beyond and give services to their employees. Now, what are the various labor welfare facilities the organization will give? They give canteen facilities, water facilities, ventilation, bus facilities, maternity leave, paternity leave, provident fund, gratuity. If compensation and benefit, where if something went wrong into the organizations with the employees, and the employees met with some of the other kinds of accident, and he has a temporary or a permanent disability with him, so what he can do, okay, what he or she can do, what the organization can do for such kind of employees. So that is the labor welfare add values for the employees. So that is more important. So whenever you talk about like upholds the value, this is something like you identify the various additional values available with you and their impact on a strategy. See, whenever you provide good amount of strategies, or you can say whenever you have good amount of mm, uh, you give services to your employees, na, the employees will always start working for you. They will start working hard to achieve the goals, objectives, the mission and the visions of an organization. So you need to uphold the value. Labor welfare is one of the most important concepts into the organizations, or you can say statutory by the law, where many peoples or the many companies, many आज भी बहुत सारे companies maternity leave नहीं देता है, paternity leave नहीं देता है. Many people do not have the concept of provident fund. अभी जो लोग implement करते हैं वो implement करते हैं, जो लोग implement नहीं करते वो implement नहीं करते. So it depends कि बाबा कितने क्या क्या उसमें है, क्या क्या नहीं है. So you need to create the values inside the organization. जैसे government facilities मिलता है, or whatever things are there inside the government, and you get all the stuffs in a proper way. So you can easily understand कि what are the things will be happening, and how you can increase the values of an organization. That is more important. Then organizational capabilities. Yes, organizational capabilities is one important thing. Okay, if you want a good result, the leader must undertakes the activity, and they should increase the strength of the strategies, whatever strategies they will be thinking in their mind. So they need to understand key whatever strategies we have thought in our mind, and we can achieve them in a very proper way. Okay, rather than various activities we should concentrate, we need to focus on a very limited part. 10 चीजों पे फोकस करने से अच्छा है कि हम 2 चीज पे फोकस करें. एंड वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि Does our organizations has a capability to achieve those goals and objectives of an organization? अगर आप 10 पत्थरों पे पैर दोगे तो आप अच्छे से खड़ा नहीं हो पाओगे. You will not be focused. You need to focus on two stones where you know that I can get good amount of return from this part. That is more important. So first of all, you need to understand, does my organization has a capability? Okay, does my organization has that power that whatever things we'll be achieving, we can achieve in a very proper way. मेरे कंपनी के पास में वो ताकत है कि मैं इतना प्रोडक्शन करूं या ना करूं, वो सब कुछ समझने का मुझको जरूरत है. That is said to be the capabilities. If the organization does not has the capability to achieve their goals, then they need to form the capabilities. So whatever visions the organization will be looking forward, it won't able to achieve that. So these are the various features and characteristics of our visions. You can see. So you need to share the vision with the entire organizations. You need to convince the employees of the companies. Wherever thing you need to redefine the vision. It is not something like normal people can say. It is a class apart. So the major part, whenever you see, it is a very class apart thing. It is something like you need to understand what exactly you want to do. Now अभी Zomato का या Swiggy का IPO आएगा. If you really want to invest money, okay, in some of the business, okay, you need to grow the business. So you can start with this part. So you can purchase the shares of small the companies because with a small amount. Okay, now once the IPO will be releasing, the IPO will be of a smaller part. So you need to understand what exactly the company will be and how you want to start. So if tomorrow, if you want to start your business, that will be any business. You talk about like garments, you talk about like furniture, you talk about like store, electronics, जो भी आपको business open करना है, so you need to be focused what exactly the business will be all about. ओके हमको बिजनेस किस तरह से आगे बढ़ाना है, तो यू नीड टू मेक द स्ट्रेटेजीज. So these are the vision statement examples you can see. Microsoft has a vision like a computer on every desk and in every home. That is a vision. See, this is how the Microsoft has written the vision statement. A computer on every desk and in every home. So we have all laptops with our homes. We have computers at our homes, and it has the Microsoft software with them. Then Nike to bring inspiration and innovations to every athletes in the world. IKEA, affordable solution for a better living. So see how these people have set the examples. Now take an example of an Amazon to be Earth most customer centric company where the people can find and discover anything they want to buy online. So they see how the vision statement itself creates the motivation. Whatever thing, whatever we do for a society, whatever we are focused, we have written in a single statement to be the earth most customer centric company where the people can find and discover anything they want to buy online. Then Starbucks, you have a Starbucks ka vision as well to establish Starbucks as the most recognized and respected brand in the world. And today Starbucks is one of the biggest brand to just have a coffee. See, it might be have a different flavor, different process, different way. Okay, हर सब कुछ होगा Starbucks में. And but at the end of the day, it is how you present your products and services. Now if you take an example of Bata. बाटा क्या कर रहा है आखिर में? बाटा तो बूट ही दे रहा है ना, चप्पल ही दे रहा है और कुछ अलग दे रहा है. नाइकी, रिबॉक, ओके, आदिदास, व्हाट दे आर गिविंग, दे गिविंग यू शूज. एक चप्पल तो दे रहा है आपको, शूज तो दे रहा है आपको, लेकिन उसका तरीका अलग है देने का. तरीका अलग होता है. प्रोडक्ट एंड स्ट्रक्चर तो सेम ही रहता है, लेकिन तरीका इनका अलग रहता है. Amazon, Flipkart, okay, Mintra, there are n numbers of social, what you say, the online shopping modes are there. लेकिन बहुत लोगों के दिमाग में सबसे पहले कोई कंपनी आती है तो वो कंपनी Amazon ही आती है. And if you take an example of their symbol, okay, symbol itself says symbols which goes from A to Z. A to Z का मतलब होता है कि the product starts with A alphabet से लेके Z alphabet तक जो आप बोलोगे वो हमारे पास मिलेगा. This is how the Amazon works. So these are the vision statements. These are the examples of vision statements where how the company want, then they are focused what exactly they want to achieve in their life, what they want to achieve in their market. So they have the pleasure in their body, exactly they where they want to go. Okay. Then we'll move forward for goals. Goals are something like a small, what you say, shorter period of time. It is for a shorter period of time. Okay, goals, objectives are also there. So once you start achieving the goals, you slowly and gradually lead towards, or you can move forward to achieve your mission statements. So goals are into a different list. Okay, you need to mention the goals, you need to form the goals, and goals can be achieved in a very time bound. For example, I need to increase my business by 15 percentage in coming quarters. So here you have already given a deadline to yourself कि अगले 3 महीने में मुझे अपने कंपनी का बिजनेस 10 से 15% बढ़ाना है. Or I need to start the production at the higher rate. We need to make sure that every day we'll make the production of 3,000 laptops a day, 10,000 cycles a day, 50,000 motorbikes in a day. So this will be the goals what they will be having in their organization. So goals are need to be formed in a very proper way. So goals are one of the desired states of affair which where an organization wants to achieve. अगर आप मारुति सुजुकी की गोल की बात करो तो दे प्रोवाइड लो कॉस्ट इकोनॉमिकल एंड क्वालिटी ऑटोमोबाइल्स टू द कार यूजर्स. आज के डेट पे अगर कोई सबसे सस्ता टिकाऊ या लॉन्ग रनिंग का कोई व्हीकल आपको देखने का है मार्केट में तो वो मारुति सुजुकी है. Okay, it is they have a clear vision in their mind कि we will be focusing to the middle class employees. तो मिडिल क्लास एम्प्लॉयज के हिसाब से ही उन्होंने वो गाड़ी बनाई है. अगर आपने गाड़ी का रेंज देखा होगा, फॉर एग्जांपल वैगनर है, सियाज है, या यू कैन से एर्टिगा है, एक्सल 6 है, देयर एन नंबर्स ऑफ व्हीकल्स यू कैन सी. यू हैव अ जेन, you have a Ritz, you have SX4, then you have an Alto, n numbers, I guess 15 say 16 variant उनके पास available है. And all the variant, it is all focused with respect to the middle class peoples. 6 lakhs, 7 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 11 lakhs. It depends upon on which variant you will be choosing. तो बहुत ज़्यादा महंगा गाड़ी है नहीं, but as compared to Honda, Hyundai, Toyota, these are the companies have the vehicles, but it is at a higher range, 15 lakhs, 18 lakhs, ऐसे इनका range है. If you take Innova, महंगा गाड़ी है, 15 से 17 लाख तक का गाड़ी है, बेसिक मॉडल आपको मिलेगा. इफ यू टॉक अबाउट अ कोरोला, it is also expensive, 18 to 19 lakhs. If you talk about like Toyota Fortuner, again it goes to about like 36 35 lakhs. So these are the luxurious vehicles you can see. If you talk about like Hyundai के भी अगर आप वरना की बात करोगे तो it goes around 12 13 lakhs 14 lakhs, depends upon which variant you go. You go and choose Creta, तो ये भी वन ऑफ द एक्सपेंसिव प्रोडक्ट लाइक 18-20 lakhs के रेंज में आता है. बट इफ यू टेक एन एग्जांपल ऑफ मारुति सुजुकी, आपको देखो 15 लाख के अंदर आपको बहुत बढ़िया बढ़िया गाड़ी मिलेगी मारुति सुजुकी की, बिकॉज दे हैव अ क्लियर गोल इन देयर माइंड कि वी विल बी मेकिंग अ वेरी लो कॉस्ट economical vehicle for the people. So they are not targeting the rich peoples. से दे हैव अ क्लियर फोकस कि हम लोग को रिच पीपल को टारगेट करना नहीं है, हमको मिडिल क्लास लोगों को टारगेट करना है, एंड दे विल परचेसिंग आवर प्रोडक्ट सो दैट दे हैव द क्लियर विजन. If you talk about like Ferrari, Rolls Royce, Bugatti, then you have a Bentley. This kind of companies never ever do any kinds of advertisement. Okay, if you have checked, you they will make the launching product, लॉन्च प्रोडक्ट बनाएंगे, बट उनका कोई रेगुलर टीवी पे ऐड नहीं आता है. अगर आपने गौर से देखा होगा कि रोल्स रॉयल्स का ऐड आ रहा है, परचेस कर लो, बेंटली का ऐड आ रहा है, परचेस कर लो, ऐसा कोई ऐड आता नहीं, बिकॉज they has a different sectors of customers with them. They will be not be focusing the peoples who are middle class, जो 9 से 5 काम करते हैं या 9 कोट के ऑफिस जाके 6 को घर पे आते हैं. उनका टारगेट ये नहीं है. This kind of peoples are not their target. They will be targeting a super rich peoples, because the vehicles, or you can say the product and services offer to the customers are one of the luxurious products in the market, so they will be having a different customers. Then goals are prepared for both. They can prepared for short term, and as well as they will be preparing for a long term as well. And goals, for example, definitions are the goals are established. Okay, goals are established to guide the efforts of the company and each office to a component. Then goals are quantified objective that provides a unit of measurable from which the chief executive can confirm that his strategy has to be carried out. So these are the two definitions given by Lewis Allen and second definition given by D.E. Hussein. Then there are various characteristics and features of the goals are also available. First, accuracy. So you need to have the accuracy in a goal. Okay. The most important part that your goal must be accurate in nature. There should not be any kinds of uncertainties or confusion at all. Okay. Either you can say कि भाई मुझे कंपनी का सेल्स बढ़ाना है तो किस तरह से ये this is a confusing statement. I need to increase my sale. Now, how do I want to increase my sale? I need to increase in percentage, or I need to increase in terms of quantity. So how exactly I need to increase my sales? So first of all, you need to be accurate in nature. What exactly the goals are of the organizations, how you're gonna achieve that goals. So accurate in nature is one of the important part. Second, acceptability. You need to accept the goal. The goal should be well prepared so to obtain the higher acceptability with the employees. As I said, as we have seen in the mission and the vision statement. So it needs to be accepted. You need to convince the employees of an organization that this is the goals, this is the objectives of a company, and you need to accept that goal. So acceptability, cooperation is important. Otherwise, if the employees are not accepting your goal, so how you gonna achieve that goals and objectives for the company? So first of all, you need to make sure that whatever goals and objective you will be looking for, it needs to have that acceptability. Then third, you need to evaluate. Now, whatever goals and objectives you will be looking forward or you will be setting for your organizations, you need to make sure that it has a regular feedback. Now I am taking a lecture right now. At the end of the semester, how I gonna know how much the student has understood the concept? Okay, how they know, okay, how exactly they have cleared their doubts, how exactly they have a clear concepts in their minds. For that, I need to take the examination. I need to take the evaluation of the student. That is more important. So once you start taking evaluation of a student, you will come to know the regular feedback, what exactly is happening in a market. Okay, it is possible to pinpoint out the reasons for like why you need to compare the desired results of an organization with the actual result. Then only you can easily find out कि बाबा मेरा कहाँ पे गलती हुआ या मैंने कहाँ पे गोल अचीव नहीं कर पाया या मेरा जो मेहनत था या wherever efforts were requiring it will be requiring at a good place. So I have not done that work. So why I did not done that work? That evaluation part is important. Then constraint. कंस्ट्रेंट का मतलब होता है कि भाई प्रॉब्लम्स कहाँ कहाँ पे हैं. तो प्रॉब्लम सबसे पहले प्रॉब्लम्स आपका आता है वो है इंटरनल एनवायरनमेंट एंड द एक्सटर्नल एनवायरनमेंट ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. दैट इज द मोस्ट important part. You need to find out ki where exactly we are facing problem, where exact does our organization has what you say, does the organization has the resources available with them. That will be the petrol, chemical, coal, electricity, power, human resource, infrastructure, ITs, high technology, staff. do we have a brand name? So there will be various constraints will be looking around you. There will be various constraints you will be having around yourself. So you need to understand ki what are the resources available with the organizations, and thus we can achieve that goals with that constraint. You need to be focusing on that part. Then result oriented, the whatever goals you will be setting, the goals should have a real focus. You need to focus on the result oriented work. You need to understand कि जो जो आप लोग ने देखा है, जो जो आप लोग ने काम किया है, वो result oriented होना चाहिए. या wherever you set the goals, you need to set the goals by understanding the various what you say, um, things. You need to keep the things in a mind. Okay, it whatever goals you set, you should get the output from that goals. Okay, it should be related to the various policies framed by the organization. You need to be focused on that कि भाई जो जो हम लोग गोल सेट कर रहे हैं, at the end of the day हमको इसमें से कुछ ना कुछ आउटपुट मिलना चाहिए. That is more important. Then flexibility, yes, flexibility. See, you cannot be rigid. You cannot make the goals rigid, because there are the things which are changes in the market, which are things which it changes into the environment on a regular basis, on a business environment on a regular basis. So you sometimes you some see sometimes you need to change the strategy. Sometimes you need to change the focus. Sometimes you make the changes on to the on the basis of the environment. See, कभी कभी क्या होता है ना, पॉलिटिकल फैक्टर्स बदल जाता है, इकोनॉमिकल फैक्टर्स बदल जाते हैं, टैक्स के रेट्स बदल जाते हैं, जीएसटी के रेट्स बदल जाते हैं. तो यू नीड टू बी फोकस, यू नीड टू बी हैज टू एनालाइज द स्टेप्स इन अ प्रॉपर वे. तो फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी जहां जहां पे लगेगा वहां वहां पे आपको एडजस्टमेंट्स करने पड़ेंगे. Then understandable, most important part, the whatever goals you will be framing inside the organizations, the most important part you need to make sure that it is understand by each and every employees of a company. If it is not understood by each and every employees of a company, there's no meaning of framing the objectives inside the organization. So it is very much important for the company to make sure that it should be really understand by each and every person of the company. So understandable is more important. अगर आपने गोल सेट किया, सब कुछ किया, लेकिन लोगों को समझ में नहीं आया ना, तो there is no meaning of making that goals. So it is really important for the companies to make sure that ki it needs to be understand. Now I'm teaching you the mission, vision, goals, objectives, plans, स्ट्रैटेजी का मीनिंग, स्ट्रैटेजी के लिए सब कुछ आपको सिखा रहा हूँ. लेकिन अगर आपको वो समझ में नहीं आया है, तो आपका कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर नहीं होगा. तो इट इज वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट दैट यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड द गोल्स. देन यू मेक द गोल्स इन अ वेरी चैलेंजेस. सी चैलेंजिंग गोल्स होने से क्या होता है ना कि थोड़ा सा लोगों में मोटिवेशन आता है कि हाँ, इट इज नॉट एन इजी गोल. you need to become a self motivated person. You need to make sure that कि मैं और किस तरह से इसको अचीव कर सकता हूँ. You need to frame the goals in such a that कि it should be challenging. अगर वो not achieving हो जाएगा तो again it is a problem. So not achieving ऐसा नहीं, अगर challenging करोगे ना तो लोगों को भी काम करने में मजा आता है. अगर चैलेंजिंग नहीं रहेगा तो पीपल विल बी लथार्जी, लेजी. अरे इतना छोटा सा गोल तो है, मंथ के एंड में देख लेंगे, हो जाएगा, तो पूरा महीना आपका खराब हो जाएगा. तो वैसा नहीं होना चाहिए. तो यू नीड टू मेक द गोल समथिंग लाइक वेरी मच ऑफ चैलेंजिंग, कि भाई पूरा महीना जो एम्प्लॉय है वो बहुत ही ईमानदारी से अच्छे से काम करना चाहिए. तो दैट इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट. Then you need to give the priorities. See, you have to make the list of various goals which you need to be achieving in coming quarter or coming 6 months, or you can say in a month. तो ये जो आप करोगे ना, तो यू नीड टू गिव द प्रायोरिटी कि विच गोल्स हैज टू बी फोकस फर्स्ट एंड विच गोल्स हैज टू बी फोकस सेकंड. तो यू नीड टू गिव द प्रायोरिटी एंड यू नीड टू गिव द प्रेफरेंसेस. अगर फॉर एग्जांपल आपके एग्जाम्स आ रहे हैं, तो एग्जाम्स के टाइम पे जो आपके सब्जेक्ट थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट है, तो यू नीड टू गिव मोर प्रायोरिटी टू दो सब्जेक्ट्स. यू नीड टू इन्वेस्ट you need to invest much more time on those subjects which are difficult. For example, business mathematics, business statistics are one of the most toughest subject you have as compared to other subjects. So you need to invest more time. For example, for the student of like accounts है, accounts का जो subjects है वो भी थोड़ा difficult होते हैं, तो somewhere you need to also invest more times in those subjects. So you need to give the priorities where we need to focus little bit more. Okay, then you always need to keep a balance. ओके, बैलेंस रखना बहुत जरूरी है इन डिफरेंट गोल्स. देर आर मेनी गोल्स अवेलेबल विथ यू इन द बिजनेस. सो ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर आपने एक जगह पे प्रायोरिटी दिया तो दूसरी जगह पे भूल ही गए. नो, तो यू नीड टू मेंटेन दैट बैलेंस इन अ प्रॉपर वे. Okay, so it is always left to top management, or you can say the managers, ki it will always helps you to avoid the conflicts inside the organization. Whenever you try and maintain good amount of balance inside the organization with respect to achieving the goals of the company, you can easily make sure that ki I am balancing both in a very proper way. इफ यू टॉक अबाउट लाइक जैसे एचआर में कॉन्सेप्ट है वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस, और वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस का मतलब होता है कि आई नीड टू बैलेंस माई वर्क एज वेल एज आई नीड टू बैलेंस माई लाइफ. ओके, मुझे अपनी फैमिली, माई वाइफ, माई मदर, माई चाइल्ड, माई फादर, ओके, माई ब्रदर, मैं मुझे उनको भी उतना ही टाइम देना है जितना मुझे अपने कंपनी को टाइम देना है. So that is more important. So I need to maintain the balance between both the families, both the part or both the concepts. These are the various features and characteristics of the goals which we have seen right now. There's also the importance are also their importance and role of goal setting. So first of all, the goals is been set by the organization by keeping the most important part, that is profit. Every organizations which is formed right now, okay, they have the most important part that the company is formed, or you can say and there's a entrepreneur form an organizations at the end of the day to get good amount of profit. So profit is one of the most important thing always the company will be looking forward, कि जितना कंपनी में प्रॉफिट होगा उतना ही कंपनी के लिए बेहतर है. That is more important. So profit growth is also important. When you are earning a profit, but at the same time that profit should also will be increasing. Okay, so you need to make the strategies, you need to make the goals for the organizations by keeping the things in mind that I need to increase my capital, I need to increase my investments. Okay, now at least you can say ये साल मैंने 12% का इंक्रीज किया है, 15% का मैंने प्रॉफिट कमाया है, तो जो मेरा अगला गोल होगा वो अगला गोल होगा कि आगे जाके मैं 15 का 20% करूँ या 20 से 25% मेरा प्रॉफिट ग्रोथ बढ़ना चाहिए. So it is very much advisable that you need to cut down all the expenditures. You need to reduce the wastages what is happening inside the company, and you need to make sure the higher production. जितना आपकी कंपनी में वेस्टेज कम होगा उतना ही आपके कंपनी का प्रॉफिट मार्जिन स्लोली एंड ग्रेजुअली बढ़ते जाएगा. So that is more important part. So whenever you see forward, you need to make sure that how I need to focus on growth, the profit growth part. So that is more important. So profit should be increasing simultaneously as well. So I need to focus for a long run. Okay. I need to always has one thing in my mind, ki how should I increase the profit part of my organizations. Then second, the competitive advantage. Competitive advantage is something like you need to deal in a business market, or you can say the various environmental factors are there with respect to competitors, customers, or you can say the suppliers. These are the people who always has the stuffs in the mind. You can find, I'm always giving the examples of 3 to 4 products which having a similar kinds of features, specifications and functions. अभी Oppo, Vivo या Samsung का अगर प्रोडक्ट्स आप लोगे तो आपको सेम प्राइस में अलग अलग प्रोडक्ट्स दिखने मिलेंगे, बट इट इज अ कॉम्पिटिटिव. बट व्हाट इज एन एडवांटेज इन दिस? Some companies give you good after sales services, some companies give you the different accessories which is in free of cost. So this is how you attract the customers, and also the company take the advantage of this competitiveness कि भाई ओप्पो अपने को फ्री में हेडसेट नहीं दे रहा है, या हैंड्स फ्री नहीं दे रहा है, या चार्जर नहीं दे रहा है, तो हमको देना चाहिए. इससे क्या होगा कि इफ यू आर गिविंग, एंड वी इंडियंस लव टू हैव द फ्री, नॉट ओनली इंडियंस बट ऑल the peoples they always love to have this free concepts. So if they are getting a free charger, free headset, free what you say tempered glass, free cover na, so they will go for the products whatever is available into the market. So competitive advantage is something like you need to sustain in a business, but at the same time you need to take the advantage of this competition where I can increase my business, where I can get the business done. That is needs to be keep in mind. So competitive advantage also there. Then whenever you set a goal setting always helps us to make sure to improve the performance. It always helps to improve the performance for the long term goal. Okay, whenever there the achievements are there, it helps to move forward for long term performance and competitiveness of the organization. Long-term specific target concerning with respect to customer satisfaction, employee satisfaction, innovative productivity, product quality. So it helps to make sure that ki how we should work to increase the performance of the customer, employee satisfaction कैसा बढ़ना चाहिए. Then when you talk about like इनोवेटिव प्रोडक्ट्स हम लोग हमारे लोगों के लिए कैसा देना चाहिए, you need to focus on this kind of stuffs in a very proper way. Okay, then comprehensive assistance are also there. So goal setting helps the organizations in a very several ways. Okay, it moves to a certain directions, life increases the life of the business, overall administration improves to the higher efficiency. Comprehensive का मतलब होता है you need to focus on each and every part of the organization. No single part of the company what you say will be get out of the goal setting. कोई भी कंपनी का पार्ट कंपनी स्ट्रेटेजी से या गोल सेटिंग से छूटना नहीं चाहिए. That is one of the important concepts. So whenever you form the things, whenever you make the things in the mind, you need to make sure that key it should be have a comprehensive assistance. Now whenever you give the decentralization concept, so whenever there's a decentralization, so decentralization ke time pe you need to give the free hand to employees. The employees can make their own decisions, they can form their own decisions. Okay, and they can take their own decisions and in their own ways. Okay, so this gives an approach that key they have the feeling that key we can achieve the goals in a very proper way. Then goal settings takes you to the right directions. नाउ आई हैव सेट माई गोल्स कि मुझे 15% बढ़ाना है, उस हिसाब से मुझे मुझे क्वालिटी भी इंक्रीज करनी पड़ेगी, कस्टमर सेटिस्फेक्शन इंक्रीज करना पड़ेगा, आफ्टर सेल्स सर्विस मुझे बढ़ाना पड़ेगा. दिस आर द थिंग्स आई नीड टू कीप इन माइंड. सो the founder or the entrepreneur know exactly how you're gonna increase the business, how properly I need to move forward in the business. So this goal setting helps the organizations to move forwards in a right directions. And you need to focus that कि maximum जितना भी आप लोग का वेस्टेज होगा वो वेस्टेजेस कम होगा, and you increase the productivity. This concept of increasing productivity and reducing the wastages we will see in a different subject in semester 4 called production and total quality management. So right directions में जाना या चलना ये बहुत जरूरी होता है. अगर आपका डायरेक्शन गलत हो जाता है ना, तो एवरीथिंग साइमल्टेनियसली विल go on to the wrong track. That is more important. Then you have a management competency. Management competencies का मतलब होता है, the meaning of competency is something like skills, abilities, knowledge, attitude it will be requiring to achieve the goals. So management competencies is one of the most crucial part whenever you talk about like corporate goals or short, which will be short run or long run. So it is not so easy. You require a desire skills अगर आप बोल रहे हो कि मुझे रेस्टोरेंट ओपन करना है बीइंग एन पर्सन, तो फर्स्टली बीइंग एन फाउंडर मेंबर और बीइंग एन एंटरप्रेन्योर ऑफ द रेस्टोरेंट, यू नीड टू फर्स्ट नो हाउ टू कुक द फूड। आपको सबसे पहले वही आना चाहिए। क्योंकि आज बिल गेट्स इतनी बड़ी कंपनी है माइक्रोसॉफ्ट, बिकॉज ही इज अ पर्सन हु इज सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर, ही नो हाउ टू डू द कोडिंग, he know how to do the various parts with respect to software. Even if you take an example of a Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg is also one of the person who know everything about a coding, because the company based on a coding part, they has a base in their organization, because without coding no company can form in a better way. So it is very much important for the organizations to make sure that ki they have the right skills. So कल को अगर मुझे रेस्टोरेंट ओपन करना है, तो first of all I need to know how to cook the food. Secondly, I need to make sure that I will not do any kind of wastage of the food with respect to onions, tomatoes, potatoes, whatever we'll be utilizing in a restaurant. उसका किसी भी तरह से कोई भी वेस्टेजेस नहीं होना चाहिए. That is more important. Then essential inputs are there. Essential inputs are something like you need to find out ki whatever inputs are say, or you can say the resources are available, whatever resources as being an input will be requiring, that resources will always be helping the organizations for the better futures. So you need to have good amount of what you say the inputs are there. For example, production raw material should be there, infrastructure, machineries, plant and machineries, land and building, human resource, power supply. You need to make sure that ki everything should be available with you. देन ओनली यू कैन सेट दी गोल. आप बोलोगे मुझे एक दिन में 10 रोल्स रॉयस की गाड़ी बनानी है, तो 10 रोल्स रॉयस की गाड़ी बनाने के लिए आपके पास सफिशिएंट रॉ मटेरियल है क्या, आपके पास टेक्नोलॉजी है क्या, आपके पास ह्यूमन रिसोर्स है क्या, आपके पास इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर विद रेस्पेक्ट टू प्लांट एंड मशीनरीज, लैंड एंड बिल्डिंग आपके पास है या नहीं. तो दैट इज एसेंशियल इनपुट्स शुड ऑलवेज हैज टू बी कीप इन माइंड. Then only you can need to focus on various inputs. Then you need to control the various elements. So the achievements of the goals largely depends on completing the work as per the scheduled. See, completing the goal as per scheduled will always has the control factor. If you cannot complete the work in a controllable time, in controllable way, so there's no meaning. So you need to make sure that कि if there is a deviation, or you can say कि जो हम लोग desire goal और expected goals या actual goals और desire goals में differentiation आ रहा है, तो वो differentiation या deviation क्यों आ रहा है. तो यू नीड टू पुट दैट एफर्ट्स एंड नीड टू फाइंड आउट कि भाई जो मैंने डिजायर रिजल्ट बोला था 20% का प्रॉफिट मिलना चाहिए, लेकिन मुझे प्रॉफिट मिला सिर्फ 12% का. सो जो बीच का 8% का डिफिशियंसी है, वो डिफिशियंसी या डिविएशन जो भी है, वो क्यों है. क्या मैंने अपने सारे एलिमेंट्स को कंट्रोल किया कि नहीं किया, किस तरह से किया. Everything you need to focus on that stuff, and you need to work on that stuff. Then only you can will be achieving on the things. So that is more important. Okay, so these are the various importance and roles of goal settings, where you need to focus on profit growth, competitive advantage, improved performance, comprehensive assistance, right direction, management competencies are there, essential inputs are there, and you have a control element. This other part, objectives, more or less similar kinds of things. See, the entire chapter is totally has focused on four important things, that is the mission, okay, the vision, the objectives, the goals, and at the end we will be seeing the plans. So already we have completed three major parts, and we have also completed the strategy part. So now we'll be focusing on the objectives. Objectives are also the broad statements of the values which an organization aims at achieving in a future. Objectives may relate to strategy, profit, market standing, technological part, leadership, employee development. Objectives are not stable for a longer period of time, because it is always have a shorter period objectives. Objectives हमेशा shorter periods के लिए ही होता है. Okay, then objectives act as a driving forces to motivate manager to run the business on a profitable lines are there. Well-defined objective removes confusion and vagueness in the mind of an employees, and it leads to a coordinated effort. So more or less, objective or also has similar kinds of what you say things, similar kinds of things as compared to goals, missions, and visions. Okay. So objectives, we are just remaining with objectives and plan parts. ठीक है, तो ये हम लोग कल करेंगे. So we are only remaining with the objectives, characteristics, plans, and different types of plan. बस. तो हमारा यूनिट वन खत्म हो जाएगा, which will be doing tomorrow. Any doubt till now? Any doubt? Okay. So I'll end the lecture now here, and the remaining part है will complete tomorrow, and if possible on Wednesday we'll start with unit 2. जो आपका हमारा यूनिट 2 है वो हम वहाँ पे चालू कर देंगे. So Sifa, you just mark the attendance and send me on WhatsApp, and I'll share the link on YouTube. पिछला आई गेस पिछला वीडियो का भी मैंने यूट्यूब डाला नहीं है, वो भी डाल देता हूँ, और आज का भी डाल देता हूँ. तो एनी वन हैज अ डाउट और एनी वन वांट टू सी द वीडियो वंस अगेन, दे कैन गो देयर एंड दे कैन सी, and if they have any kinds of doubt they can contact me. Okay, so thank you so much for the lecture, and we'll meet I guess on Wednesday. We'll meet on Wednesday. Okay, thank you so much. You can leave the class.